Did Ryan Reynolds allow Blake Lively's entire reputation to be destroyed while protecting his own? Is that why she's now on a comeback tour?
I think Blake Lively is damaged. You think it's more, though.
You think it's him.
I think it's him.
You think he's driving it.
Yeah, I think he's driving the bus. From the messages, he's very controlling. He's admitted to it. He's a very controlling person.
Yeah.
She's too dumb. I'm just going to say that. She just doesn't have the IQ.
Blake Lively's lawsuit against Justin Baldoni has just backfired in a major way. What was supposed to be a clear victim narrative has completely unraveled. Leaked audio, text messages, shifting stories, all of it has damaged Blake's reputation and her brand value. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds' intense reactions suggest something else, not a genuine belief in the allegations, jealousy. The fallout has affected friendships, careers, and public perception, and the real consequences will likely continue beyond the legal settlement. So, what really happened? Who is telling the truth? And what do the leaked messages reveal?
She's done letting this court battle dictate her life and wants to get back to work and rebuild her career. Who let it dictate her life? She filed. She's the one who started this whole thing. She makes it sound like she was victimized.
Blake Lively initially appeared to position herself as the victim in her high-profile lawsuit against Justin Baldoni. However, as more details have emerged, the situation has become increasingly complicated and damaging to her public image. Each week brought new leaks, text messages, and awkward revelations that shifted the narrative and cast Blake in a less favorable light. Now, in the industry, Baldoni is known as a women's rights advocate. He was working on adapting the book This Ends With Us into a film. Blake Lively joined the project, but reportedly clashed with Baldoni over creative control. The conflict escalated with Blake accusing Baldoni of harassment, leading to this lawsuit and a subsequent countersuit from Baldoni. Their legal battle has divided public opinion. Some support Blake as a victim of abuse, while others accuse her of being an egomaniac, trying to take over the production.
I feel like maybe Blake smelled his kindness, mistook it for weakness, and tried to take advantage and take power, so yeah.
So you believe Blake Lively wrestled control of the film?
I think she tried to, yes.
Did she succeed in the end?
Probably, yeah. I think that there was a massive compromise in terms of Justin's.
Adding to the tension, Baldoni's legal team argued that Ryan Reynolds created a character called Nice Pool in the Deadpool franchise as a subtle insult towards them. This back and forth has fueled the drama further. But here is the thing, it seems this whole drama started all because of jealousy and a crush. A notable development came from a podcast featuring Heather McDonald and celebrity lawyers Mark Aragos and Matt Murphy. Heather suggested that Blake Lively might have developed feelings for Justin Baldoni during filming. Not necessarily an affair, but enough chemistry to unsettle Ryan Reynolds.
And I do think that Ryan Reynolds is a bully who then was jealous of him and his looks, and I think that she was enjoying the flirting just like any woman who's been married 10 years that has 4 kids and is in her late 30s and a new hot coworker is flirting with her. I don't think she set out to possibly have an affair with him, but I think she enjoyed the flirting. I think Ryan had access to her texts. She probably doesn't even know that.
Many people have found this theory plausible and illuminating, explaining Ryan Reynolds' unusually intense and personal reactions throughout the ordeal. Ryan Reynolds' behavior went beyond typical Hollywood PR defense. Reports indicate he publicly mocked Justin Baldoni, created a character seemingly aimed at him, and even confronted him angrily at a meeting.
It's gonna be the
bring
only...
Ryan Reynolds in it because you know I like Deadpool and
Oh, he tried to bring himself in it.
Yep. Really?
Oh, this is crazy.
It's too much.
It's so deep.
How's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
Ryan's emotional response aligns with the jealousy theory, especially considering a late-night voice memo Justin sent Blake, which many interpreted as intimate and flirtatious.
I want to start with an apology. Man, reading the second part of your message, my heart sank, and I'm really sorry. I for sure fell short, and you worked really hard on that, and the way you framed it, and how that made you feel. I just want to say thank you for sharing that with me. That takes a lot of trust and vulnerability, and I feel really grateful that you feel safe enough to tell me that that's how you feel and share that with me. And I'm really sorry. I f***ed up.
We all know she felt on top of the world after hearing this unnecessary apology that Justin did not need to give. I'm afraid Blake will divorce Ryan to chase this guy. We all know she had this on repeat for like 30 days straight. Justin Baldoni is no saint, just like Blake. Do you all realize you don't have to be on either of their sides? Yes, it's true, because trust when I say Justin is weird. He is. Blake is obnoxious. I think most would agree, but women aren't crazy when they feel something. It's something. He is probably creepy, and we don't have to support either of those two.
Up. That is a fail on my part. One thing you should know about me is I will admit and apologize when I fail. I am far from perfect. I'm a very flawed man, as my wife will attest, and I'm gonna f up. I'm gonna say the wrong thing. I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth. I'm gonna f you off, probably, but I will always apologize and find my way back to center. That is one thing I can assure you.
One of the most pivotal moments in this whole mess was the release of dailies from a slow dance scene Blake cited in her lawsuit. She claimed Justin improvised intimacy during a scene where no audio was recorded, describing him leaning toward her neck and whispering, "It smells so good." However, the released footage revealed something very different. This was clear evidence that Justin openly directed the scene. Informing Blake of his actions beforehand, Blake responded casually. This contradicted Blake's initial complaint and forced her legal team to amend their wording, claiming audio existed but was not intended for the film. The judge appeared skeptical, noting that the scene was a romantic moment between characters, not an inappropriate workplace encounter. This shift damaged Blake's credibility and raised questions about the accuracy of her team's claims.
I'm a man, and this is a story that is told through the lens of a woman. And especially when it relates to intimacy scenes and to scenes where there is a mix of intimacy and violence, I wanted to make sure that those scenes had a female gaze. As much as I can try to see the world as a woman, I never will be able to. And then when it came to bringing on the stunt coordinator, it was important to me that it was a woman. We brought on Lauren Shaw, and we all worked together to figure out, well, how can the intimacy of this and the violence kind of work together? How can we make sure everyone feels safe? How can we rehearse and go through the process? Blake was very involved in that and had amazing ideas.
Amid the legal drama, a set of text messages between Blake Lively and Jenny Slate surfaced, showing an overly affectionate and performative exchange filled with compliments. The tone resembled a high school group chat rather than a genuine adult conversation, with Blake and Jenny praising each other extensively. More revealing was Blake's comment about Colleen Hoover, a supposed close friend, describing her as spooked and disconnected, contradicting their public displays of friendship. This private admission helps explain why Colleen Hoover and Jenny Slate distanced themselves. After the lawsuit became public, other friends and associates reportedly pulled away, fracturing Blake's inner circle. Blake also admitted in texts that she pushed her own emotional interpretation into scenes, sometimes conflicting with Justin Baldoni's creative vision. She described altering a scene inspired by her mother's experience. This aligns with reports of competing edits and power struggles during production. Despite her efforts, Justin's version remained largely intact, likely frustrating Blake further. This controversy has led to a noticeable distancing by celebrities and friends. High-profile names like Taylor Swift, Gigi Hadid, Cara Delevingne, Sophie Turner, and Travis Kelce reportedly pulled away, fracturing Blake and Ryan's social circles. Rumors of private texts, fallout between friend groups, and even Taylor Swift's father's involvement added layers of complexity. In Hollywood, perception quickly becomes reality. Once a celebrity is seen as socially isolated or controversial, others tend to avoid association, accelerating the fallout. The lawsuit's fallout extended beyond personal relationships to Blake's brand and career. Business publications reported that the controversy destroyed over $100 million in brand value, particularly affecting Blake's Brown Beauty line, which underperformed and faced clearance sales. Public opinion has also shifted dramatically, with Blake and Ryan Reynolds losing their previously untouchable Hollywood power couple image. Social media turned hostile, and Blake's legal team's claims of reputational harm seemed increasingly disconnected from the worsening public perception. Blake Lively's social media activity during the controversy has been criticized as out of touch and disingenuous, especially as she promoted her makeup brand while involved in a lawsuit related to her harassment, and domestic abuse themes. The recent settlement between Blake and Baldoni has led some to speculate that her claims were unfounded. Although a settlement does not imply guilt, public opinion remains divided, with some viewing Blake and Ryan as controlling individuals with big egos who interferes in creative projects. Adding to the couple's troubles, rumors have surfaced about an on-set altercation between Ryan Reynolds and Robert Downey Jr. Both actors are known for their strong personalities, and clashes between them were not unexpected. This incident has contributed to the narrative that Ryan and Blake are difficult to work with and often try to dominate productions. Despite months of public fighting, Blake reportedly recovered nothing financially from the settlement and faced massive legal fees. The settlement discussions became more complicated when Justin Baldoni refused to sign a strict non-disclosure agreement, suggesting he might speak publicly about the situation in the future. This refusal to remain silent threatens to prolong the scandal, as the public and media eagerly await Justin's side of the story. His calm demeanor throughout the controversy contrasts with the aggressive reactions from Blake and Ryan, further shifting public sympathy. Blake Lively likely expected the lawsuit to bolster her public image and silence Justin Baldoni. Instead, the opposite occurred. Justin emerged as a symbol of resilience, while Blake became a cautionary example of how celebrity PR can backfire spectacularly. The inconsistencies, leaked communications, and shifting narratives eroded public trust. Every new article, appearance, and business move is now scrutinized through the lens of this scandal. While the legal case may be settled, the real consequences for Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds are just beginning. Public opinion is relentless and often unforgiving, especially in the age of social media, where narratives can change overnight. This saga serves as a stark reminder that in Hollywood, controlling the narrative is as crucial as the truth itself. The drama surrounding Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds has intensified, involving serious legal disputes and shocking personal allegations. Whether these claims will have lasting effects on their careers and public images remains to be seen. For now, the couple faces significant scrutiny as fans and critics alike reassess their once favorable reputations. As this story develops, it serves as a reminder of the complexities behind celebrity personas and the challenges of navigating fame amid controversy. So we'll leave you with this. Can Blake Lively recover from this? Will Ryan Reynolds' career suffer long-term damage? Will Justin Baldoni speak publicly now that he refused the NDA? And most importantly, who is telling the truth? And who will history remember as the villain? The leaked audio showed Justin directing the scene. The text messages revealed Blake's true feelings about Colleen Hoover. The friend circle has fractured. Over $100 million in brand value destroyed. Justin emerged with his reputation intact. Blake and Ryan are still picking up the pieces, a cautionary example of how quickly the tide can turn when the narrative slips out of your control. Comment below with your thoughts. Do you believe Blake or Justin? Will Blake and Ryan recover from this? Who really leaked the texts and audio?